but she can't help herself. She will forgive. She just can't not forgive. So people have misread this horse, and she's got in trouble for things that they should have just had a little more patience, a little more time. In a couple of years, this horse, you won't have this because she'll understand that you're not going to do that. Yeah.
There you go.
You're a good girl, eh? She's a good girl, eh? And her moving her head like that, she's saying, you bothered me. So I'll move away and take some of the pressure off of her. Just remember that advance and retreat is your best friend. It always works.
Definitely pushed her too hard. And then they had just what happened with you.
But how do you know if you've pushed her too hard if you didn't push her too hard? It's like putting an envelope on a table. You push it so far, keep pushing the envelope until it falls off. Well, then you pick it up and put it back on, and you know, I shouldn't go past that yet. Now, if I want to go past that, I got to put a weight on it so it doesn't fall. So you got to add candy to it. And candy to her is softness and gentleness. Like, she's upset with me right now because I was forceful on her. But that's what another horse in the corral would do to her. And that's probably why she doesn't have very many friends, because she doesn't like to be pushed around. But she's not a tough chick where she's going to give it right back. It's easier for her to walk away. So by understanding those things on her, you know, oh, I'm just putting too much pressure. I'm going to back off. And when she understands that you know when to put pressure and when to take it off, she'll get over it faster and faster and faster because she'll understand that you understand her. And watch, there's going to be a difference now if I step back here. And if I go in like this, nice and soft. See, she's already more tense because she lost some trust in me because I was pushing her. So now what I have to do is the rule of thumb was before, after any altercation like that was a half an hour of rubbing.
Okay.
I can do it in a few minutes, but she wants me to show her that I'm not upset with her at all. So I'm going to walk up and I'm going to turn my back a little bit. I'm going to lower my energy level and I'm going to put my hand out and she's going to move away. And I'm going to move my hand this way and it won't take long and her head's going to come back. And then I'm going to put my hand out again and ask for her permission. She needs to learn how to forgive me for being abrupt with her. And I'll move away. Taking the pressure off. There's no law saying how many times you do this to get her trust because she'll understand what you're doing. Once you get it, she will understand that we can't make everything right every time. Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhat reluctant, but she did.
Yeah. You have to remember, this has nothing to do with you. People start horses, and I won't say anything against them because they didn't beat this horse, but they did things that are so out of natural horsemanship that it's not fair to the horse. I said to my daughter when I left here, I talked to her and I says, this is a horse that's going to need some help. I said, very, very smart horse. I says, I would own the horse. I like the horse. But as my daughter will say, yes, but Dad, is the lady willing to put the work in? And I says, I really believe she is. I really believe she is. Now you'll see that halter is hanging down a little further than it was, because you got to remember these things are new, so they settle, the knots settle and everything like that. So I'm going to put my hand here and just put a couple ounces of pressure. Come in. That's a good girl. There we go. That's what you want, eh?